This black man was wildly whipping a white overseer with a leather whip. The other black people watching nearby had looks of utter disbelief on their faces, while the white man was writhing in agony from the beating. But he still wasn't satisfied. He pulled the trigger and sent the overseer to meet his maker. The others were shocked, because in this era of racial discrimination, no black man would dare act like he did. Django had once tried to escape with his wife, but they were caught by the overseers. Django knelt and begged for mercy, pleading with the overseer to spare his wife. But the overseer responded with 100 lashes. As punishment, he branded their faces and then deliberately separated them. However, on the way to being sold, a dentist suddenly appeared and asked the group if anyone knew of the plantation. Django happened to be from there, so the dentist asked if he knew the Britt brothers who worked on the plantation. Django certainly knew them. They had been his worst nightmare. The dentist knew he'd found the right man and immediately told the slave trader he was willing to pay a high price for Django. But the trader refused and even pointed a gun at the dentist. The dentist didn't waste words. He shot and killed the trader on the spot. The dentist was methodical. He bought Django for $125. The dentist didn't treat Django like a slave. Instead, he let him ride a horse and act as his assistant. People stared in shock at the sight of a black man on a horse, but the dentist didn't care. He even took Django into a bar that only white people were allowed in. The bartender looked like he'd seen a ghost, then hurried off to report them to the authorities. The dentist gave Django his first sip of beer in life, a moment when he felt respected for the first time. When the sheriff arrived and saw only the two of them, he stepped out of the bar and started swaggering and showing off in front of everyone. But the dentist walked up to him and shot him dead on the spot, then told others to fetch the marshal. The marshals surrounded the bar, but the dentist stayed calm. He walked out holding a wanted poster high above his head. It turned out the sheriff had been a wanted criminal, and the dentist was a bounty hunter. Seeing this, the marshal had no choice but to let them go. Next, it was time for Django to identify the wanted Britt brothers.